Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, All Things Tonya. If you're visiting here for the very first time, on my channel I love creating fun, easy, and affordable DIYs. Today I will be creating some fun farmhouse kitchen decor. I hope that you find it very inspirational and would consider subscribing to my channel if you have not done so already. So now let me show you how easy it can be to decorate your kitchen on a budget. For my first DIY, I will be using this little green caddy that I picked up from the thrift store for $2.99. This is a mighty green caddy, so I will be changing its color. I will be using my Waverly chalk paint colored ink, and I will be giving the caddy 2 coats of the paint to make sure that the green is not showing through. Look at this beautiful paint job. You cannot even tell that this caddy was once a bright green. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to use my painter's tape and I'm going to tape off a portion of the caddy and I'm going to paint that portion white and then add some farmhouse wording. I'm going to use my Waverly chalk paint color white and I am going to paint this little small section right here. I'm going to give it 2 coats of the white paint. To speed up the drying in between coats, I'm going to use my heat dryer to dry the paint. After applying the second coat of paint, I'm going to remove the painter's tape and then I'm going to use these cute little rub-ons from the Dollar Tree. This one just says Farmhouse and I'm going to add it right to the front of my caddy. These rub-ons from the Dollar Tree are a great alternative to using the Cricut. They're so easy to use. All you have to do is remove them from the packaging, place it where you would like it to go, and apply pressure. It is just that simple. I just love how this is turning out so far. Now to add some finishing touches and this DIY will be completed. I'm going to take this black and white twine that I picked up from the Dollar Tree and I'm going to wrap it around my hand several times just to create a little cute bow, and then I'm going to glue it right to the front of my caddy. This was such an easy DIY. It turned out really cute and I hope you like it just as much as I do. For my next DIY, I will be using the back of this tiny cutting board, and I covered it with some scrapbook paper in a previous DIY. So I'm going to make it versatile by adding scrapbook paper to the back of it. So instead of the floral print, if you prefer the farmhouse look, you can just flip it over. So what I'm going to do first is add some glue using my Elmer glue stick, and then I'm just going to place the scrapbook paper down onto the cutting board, press it down a little, and then I'm going to use my scissors to cut most of the paper away. Use my sanding bar to get rid of the excess paper, and that is pretty much it for this DIY. And now we have a 2-sided decorative piece to display on a kitchen counter or on a tiered tray. I'm just going to add a piece of this farmhouse ribbon and this DIY will be completed. For my next DIY, I will be using 3 of these Valentine's Day signs. that I picked up from the Dollar Tree during the Valentine season. And then I will also be using these 3 Farmhouse little signs that I picked up from Dollar General, and they were just $1 each. One thing I'm excited about with this DIY is once it is completed, it can be displayed in multiple ways. Next, I'm going to remove all of the letters from the inside so that I can have a smooth surface. Then I'm going to use my Waverly chalk paint colored ink, and I am going to paint the outside of the frame. I will also be painting the back of the frames as well, because when the project is displayed, this part will be seen. So we're going to give it a coat of the chalk paint. Now that I have all 3 of the frames painted, I'm going to use my scrapbook paper and I'm going to measure it down to size. And I am going to cut 3 pieces, use my Elmer's glue stick and apply a generous amount to the back of the scrapbook paper and stick it to the inside of my frames. I'm going to repeat the same process for all 3 of the frames. Attach the farmhouse animal frames and then show you how we can arrange this project in multiple ways. These are really cute farmhouse animal plaques that I picked up from Dollar General. I really love them. I think they're so cute. I'm going to remove the wire from 2 of them. I'm going to leave it in 1 because I'm going to use that one to hang the project at the end. Now I'm going to glue the 3 farmhouse animal plaques to the 3 frames. Once I finish gluing the plaques to the frames, I'm going to show you how you can display this project just like this, and then I'll show you another way. Now I'm going to show you how you can connect the 3 pieces and make a beautiful shelf for your kitchen where you can display fruits or vegetables or just little knick-knack items. So we're just going to take some hot glue and glue the 3 pieces together to create our shelf. And for our final DIY, we're going to be using these 3 little wooden houses. I picked these up from Dollar General for $1 each. I am going to remove all of the pieces from the front of them. I'm going to paint 2 of them white using my Waverly chalk paint color white. And then I'm going to paint the middle one black using my Waverly chalk paint colored ink. I'm going to have to give the white houses 2 coats of the white paint to make sure I cover up all of the bad spots. And then I'm going to give the brown house 1 coat of the Waverly chalk paint colored ink. I use my Cricut to print the word eat, and I am going to put one letter on each house. I'm going to take some jute twine that I picked up from the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to wrap it around the top of the houses, and then this DIY will be completed. It is just as simple, but look how gorgeous it is. All right, my friends, that is all that I have for you. Thank you so much for spending a small part of your day with me. Remember, if this is your first time visiting, I hope you enjoyed today and will consider subscribing to my channel. Please do not forget to like this video by giving it a thumbs up, leave a comment, and share this video with your friends because that really helps to support the growth of my channel. In a few minutes, 2 more of my videos will pop up, and I hope you will enjoy them as well. Thank you again so much for stopping by, and I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye, guys.
Don't forget to hit the subscribe button on my mommy's channel.